Imagine a moment frozen in time, a profound silence before the storm. The field of Kurukshetra, poised on the brink of an epic war, held its breath. Conchis had sounded, warriors stood ready, but what was about to unfold transcended mere conflict. It was the precipice of a man's deepest internal struggle. This isn't just a story of ancient India. It's a timeless philosophical inquiry into the human condition. It's about the war within each of us, a battle fought not with arrows, but with beliefs, duties, and attachments. For philosophy students, this narrative offers a rich tapestry of ethical dilemmas, existential questions, and the very nature of self. The blind king, Dhritarashtra, posed a seemingly simple question. What did my sons and the sons of Pandu do, assembled at Kurukshetra? Yet beneath this query lay a profound philosophical depth. It wasn't just about events. It was about perception, attachment, and the unfolding of destiny. His blindness was not merely physical. It symbolized a deeper spiritual and intellectual blindness. He was unable to see beyond his own desires and attachments, particularly his affection for his sons. This question, therefore, becomes an inquiry into the nature of subjective reality and the biases that color our understanding of truth. For us, it prompts reflection. How often do our own attachments prevent us from seeing situations clearly? What truths do we avoid confronting because they challenge our comfort or our preconceived notions? Dhritarashtra's question is a mirror reflecting our own cognitive biases and the struggle to achieve objective insight. At the very heart of the battlefield stood a chariot, a powerful symbol of the human body and mind. Upon it sat two extraordinary beings: Krishna, the divine charioteer, representing universal consciousness and wisdom, and Arjuna, the quintessential seeker, embodying the individual soul grappling with its purpose. This scene is not merely descriptive, it is deeply symbolic. Arjuna, the warrior of Dharma, the master archer, made a crucial request. Take me between the two armies. I want to see whom I must fight. This wasn't a casual demand. It was an act of profound courage and a necessary step towards self-knowledge. To truly understand one's path, one must first confront the reality of the situation, no matter how daunting. The chariot's movement forward, placing Arjuna directly amidst the opposing forces, symbolizes the individual's journey into the heart of their own conflict. It represents the moment we are forced to face our deepest fears and attachments head-on. This confrontation is essential for any genuine philosophical inquiry or personal growth. And then, the truth was laid bare. Arjuna saw. He saw his revered grandfather, Bhishma, his beloved teacher, Dronacharya. He saw his cousins, his uncles, his friends, his own blood, his own people. The battlefield transformed from a strategic map into a gallery of cherished faces. This moment is a profound existential shock. What kind of war demands the killing of those who raised you, taught you, and loved you? The external conflict suddenly became an unbearable internal one. Arjuna's identity as a warrior, defined by duty and prowess, shattered in the face of overwhelming personal bonds. The silence within him grew deafening, a void where certainty once resided. His body trembled, his mighty bow, Gandhava, slipped from his hands. His skin burned with internal turmoil, his heart raced with anguish, and his eyes filled with tears. Arjuna, the unshakable warrior, was no longer a fighter. He was a human soul in deep, agonizing conflict. Overwhelmed by the sight, Arjuna spoke, his voice heavy with despair. Krishna, I cannot fight them. What use is victory if it comes by killing those I love? Kingdom, pleasure, wealth. What do they mean if my family is gone? His words articulate a fundamental ethical dilemma, a clash between duty, dharma, and personal affection, moha. He continued, I would rather live by begging than rule by killing my kin. This statement is not an act of cowardice, but a profound moral stance. It highlights a rejection of utilitarian ethics, where the greater good might justify immense personal suffering. For Arjuna, the cost of victory was too high, threatening his very sense of self and moral integrity. This was not fear of death. It was a deeper fear of losing himself, of becoming someone he could not recognize. Arjuna stood at a critical crossroad where duty and love, righteousness and attachment collided violently. His crisis is a universal human experience, forcing us to question the true meaning of success and the sacrifices we are willing to make. Overwhelmed and disoriented, Arjuna fell to his knees, a gesture of ultimate humility and vulnerability. Krishna, my mind is confused. My heart is clouded. I do not know what is right. I surrender to you. Show me the way. This moment marks a pivotal turning point, not just in the narrative, but in Arjuna's spiritual journey. He put down his bow, Gandiva, the symbol of his warrior identity. He sat down in the chariot, defeated not by external enemies, but by the overwhelming war within. This surrender is not a sign of weakness. It is an act of profound strength, an acknowledgement of human limitation, and the need for higher guidance. Krishna watched silently, understanding the depth of Arjuna's despair. He did not rush to speak, for he knew that when a person is truly broken from within, they are finally open to being rebuilt. This was not the end of Arjuna's journey. It was, in fact, his true beginning. His collapse was not a failure, but the necessary precursor to profound transformation. This first chapter of the Bhagavad Gita is not merely about a historical war. It is a profound philosophical treatise on the human condition. It is about recognizing the moment when we stop pretending we have all the answers, when our carefully constructed realities crumble and we are forced to confront our deepest vulnerabilities. Arjuna's dilemma is, in essence, our own. We constantly face choices between comfort and conscience, between truth and attachment. Our hearts often pull in one direction, while our duties or rational minds pull in another. This internal friction is the crucible in which true wisdom is forged. Sometimes, the most powerful individuals break, not from weakness, but from a heightened state of awareness. This breaking is a necessary process of deconstruction, allowing us to shed false identities and limiting beliefs. It is in these moments of profound vulnerability that we become receptive to deeper truths and higher wisdom. The Gita teaches us that only those who are willing to break are truly ready to be shaped anew. Arjuna's collapse was not a failure. It was the essential beginning of his journey towards divine wisdom and self-realization. It is a testament to the idea that true strength often emerges from moments of profound surrender and introspection. The story of Arjuna at Kurukshetra is a timeless invitation to confront your own internal battles. Are you willing to face the uncomfortable truths that challenge your attachments? Will you surrender your preconceived notions when your mind is clouded, seeking guidance beyond your immediate understanding? Embrace your moments of confusion and doubt, for they are not signs of weakness, but gateways to profound growth. Just as Arjuna's surrender led to divine wisdom, your willingness to confront your inner conflicts can unlock unparalleled clarity and purpose. Now, we invite you to engage with this profound philosophy. Reflect on a time when you faced a similar internal conflict. Share your insights in the comments below, and let's continue this vital philosophical dialogue. Subscribe to our channel for more explorations into ancient wisdom and its relevance to modern life. Your journey of self-discovery begins when you dare to look within.